right, just lift it up with that. It's not hard.
Oh, Jesus.
What's going down? Well, I'll tell you what isn't going down.
What isn't going down?
I'll tell you what's not going down.
Oh no, this isn't a link to the... It is.
This ain't going down, but it will be soon.
Oh!
Hello! Yes, it's Friday Live! Oh, I'm so excited, so excited,
You
so
little
excited, so
fibber,
excited.
you
I'm so
fibber.
excited! Yay!
It's all going well. Dogs are going mad.
Dogs are excited too! Yay! I'm so excited!
Dogs have been hilariously excited all day. I don't know what's going on with them. Right. Shush!
Oi! Oi!
Oh, he wants to come up.
Just in case Mike is watching,
So this
by
is
the way,
Tyson.
we're babysitting Delilah today because Mike's away at Erin's birthday. So hello, where's Dad? This kid's watching. But no, I am rather excited to be back because I haven't done a live for
You haven't,
for a long time.
Red trip out of the workshop.
I missed it last week. Yeah, I know. I've been so busy since Apple. So busy. Oi! Quiet. Go on, up there. Go on, be quiet. And you. There we go. Don't work with children or animals. There you go. Right, guess what?
It's Friday. It's Friday
Finley
live.
wasn't first.
Oh, of course
Finley wasn't first.
Don't you wind me
He
up.
says, sorry, I'm late.
Yeah,
well, he's no good. Robert Van Buren was first.
Oh, well
he's
done,
nearly always
It's
up there.
about time, isn't
And
it?
John
Yes.
Middleton's there. Hello, John. Chris Kelly's there. Josh Wood, Ben Allen, David Anderson, Finley. Robert says, thanks for your help the other day on Split Decision. You're most welcome. Jonas says, cheers all PD lovers, and cheers to you, Jonas. Sorry, hang on a minute. Sorry, sorry, I've got to say hello to Jonas properly, haven't we? There you go. Cheers, Jonas. There you go. Oh. Red kombucha.
So what?
Fruits of Hounslow. Not quite fruits of the forest, the fruits of Hounslow.
Just.
It's a smoothie mix. It's a little berry smoothie mix instead of my normal flavouring.
Yeah, so you're slowly
mix it up a little bit.
So that to me says you are slowly edging towards
Nope,
the soda
that
stream.
means I can't get.
You're getting there. You're getting
that
very
means I
close
can't wait
to soda
get back to
stream now.
what I like because that's all right.
You've started
it's just not the
mixing
same.
it. You
It's
started
just not the
mixing
same.
it
No.
with stuff. You see, it's the way it is.
Okay,
You'll come down to my level.
Adam Bonus is there. Hello, Adam. He says hello. Rich Relish says, great to meet you at Blackpool. Loving Split Decision. A great multiple revelation mental effect that you can keep in your pocket. Thank you, Rich. And it's easy to do, isn't it? So
It's been flying. It's literally been flying off the
Good old
shelves.
Jerry
Amazing.
Cornell. In fact, we unfortunately, hang on, where is it? Yeah, it's very sad that Jerry passed away about a month ago. Now I went to his funeral on Monday, so we've got these little details over here. So, did you know, right? Did you know that Jerry O'Connell? Well, you probably wouldn't know he was born in Hackney, but he was evacuated to Blackpool in 1942. In 1955, he went on national service as a Royal Marine, first class. Royal Marines. He was a drummer for Joe Brown and the Brewers. Get that.
Who would have thought?
I mean, can you believe that? Apparently, Marion, his wife, never believed that he was actually a drummer with full Joe Brown. And always thought he was just winding her up until one day they went to London Zoo and Joe Brown was there and he went, oh my God, it's Jerry O'Connell. Can you believe
joking.
that? No. And she was like, oh my God, you were right all the time. So, yeah. So, he became a Freemason in 1972 and he was a diving instructor. Would you believe that as well? He started his own diving club and joined the Magic Circle in 1984. Started Leather Jerry in 1997. And went on from there. So yeah, he did a lot of things, old Jerry, that not many people know about. But
it's quite interesting, I'll tell you what, because it makes you think. I mean, obviously, you know. Well, you can cram a lot into life, can't you? Even in the later years, so you can still keep making changes. You can still go on and do something else.
Absolutely.
Yeah, life's quite.
Look at me. I've been a highboard diver and a springboard diver. I've been a Royal Marine. I've been an international decathlete. I've been a magician, a magic shop owner. A kayak instructor, climbing instructor, canoe instructor. Yeah, done lots of little things as well. Never too late.
I mean, obviously, I won't list everything I've
Not
done.
many people know that Alex was an extremely high-level cyclist who has raced against some of the biggest and best names.
It was a while ago, though. It was a while ago now.
And how close are you to the Olympics?
Smidge. Smidge.
That far away from being an Olympic cyclist.
It was to when they all came. Yeah, so it was to Beijing. Yeah. So it was.
But
like
then they ruled that you weren't allowed stabilisers on your tricycles at the Olympics. So when they took them off, that was it. He was buggered, weren't you? Yeah. Anyway, we're off on one of those tangent things again. But yeah, very honoured to have kept or to be keeping the Jerry O'Connell name alive. And as I promised Jerry, would never change any of his products. Kevin King says, "What's up?" Brian Andre Langard says hi from Denmark. Andy Tingley says hi guys.
Hey Andy.
PropDog Friday is what he says.
Yeah, yep. I mean,
I think that's what he was trying to say.
I think he's leant on the keyboard.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. TGIF says Luke. Walter says afternoon, doggers. Afternoon, Walter. Jim Hattie says hey. James McElroy says hello from Philadelphia. Have you done away with the wish list on your website? Right. Okay. This is one of the things we're going to mention. So yes,
someone noticed.
A lot of people will be saying what's happened to the wish list. So there has been bugs in our system since we started, hasn't it? Right. So I have sacked hundreds of members of staff because they can't keep the stock right. So anyway, right.
Yeah.
Quite often, some of you will know, you order something from the site and we haven't got it in stock for whatever reason. We've had to email you and apologise, sometimes give you a little conversation with war points or whatever, and we don't know why. We have it in the stock. We saw it come in, we put it on the system, and we can't work out why. Anyway, we know there's an issue with the wish list. Some of you may know this, that there are thousands of products on your wish list and you can't delete them all. It's a nightmare. And we just kind of put up with it. But the other day, somebody ordered something. This has happened a few times. They've ordered something on the website that is out of stock. So it clearly says 0 on the website, but somehow they've managed to add it to the cart. And this has happened a few times. It's completely baffled us. So this happened the other day, and we decided to phone the customer and ask what on the earth he did. And apparently, he added the product via his wish list. So he saw in his wish list, saw some squeakers, there were squeakers on there. Press add to cart, and it allowed him to add to cart and order them, even though they're showing out of stock. So this made us think, wow, what if all these stock errors we've had for the last 8 years, these bizarre stock problems are caused by this? So lo and behold, we created a wish list, some stuff that was out of stock, and we went add to cart, and we managed to add it to cart and order it from the system, and it didn't remove it from the stock. So we figured out that's the problem, and we can't work out why it's doing that. All we know is a bug. So the easiest thing to do is just to remove it. I'm sorry if you use it and rely on it, but I mean, you'll find a way around it, but fingers crossed this is going to be the end to all our stock problems.
I still blame Jason.
Well, yeah, I was probably Jason, almost definitely, Jason, yeah. But on top of that, but yeah, well, over the years, I've always had to go at the staff saying, look, one of you is making a mistake because either we're getting a lot of stuff shoplifted in the stock, or there's something going on that's wrong, and we think we finally found out the problem why. So yes, apologies, the wish list is no longer on the site, and fingers crossed that is the cause of the problems. Right, okay, Luke says SodaStream is for suckers if I buy the refills in store. Yep. SodaStream is suckers if I buy the refills in store.
Yeah, just but I mean you can get them cheap. I mean, you know, it's just worth it. You know.
Oh, why would you have SodaStream when you have this delicious nectar?
I can think of 1,000 reasons.
Excuse me. Tom Cocker says, hi guys, I hope you're well. Started advertising yesterday for my kids' magic shows, birthday parties, etc. Hoping to take off soon. And hopefully, if I don't have any issues, the kids causing me never to do a kids gig again like you, Dave. Good luck, Tom. Wouldn't like to be in Tom's shoes.
I think you've got to like kids.
I have a lot of patience. Which I have patience, but not for kids. Well, I don't mind kids. I used to love kids. I really wanted kids one day, but now...
I mean, I went to school with some kids.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Never went to school. No, but I just don't have the patience for kids' magic anymore. Yeah, I'm too tainted. Happy Friday, PropDog says Chris Watts, Jason Lewis, Luke, Peter Booth says, are you guys amazing? Jonathan Thanks, yes I am. So sad, another broken wand, another legend passed away. I went to see him live in Vegas and he's just amazing. One of my favourite magicians. Very, very sad to hear about the loss of the amazing Jonathan. Martin Albaum says, good afternoon, it was great to see you live in Blackpool. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we were actually hoping to do a live in Blackpool, but we just got so busy and so much going on there because we had less members of staff this year because we knew it was going to be quieter. So we just didn't get a chance to do a live there. But yeah, no, it's great to see everybody over there. We met so many people that we know, excuse me, either from the live or from orders as name only, but never knew their faces. So it's great. Ben Allen says, do you know when you guys were getting Mental Bell back in by JL Magic? Thank you. Yeah, what's been going on with that? Has it been out that long?
Well, it was iffy, there wasn't. We had a few returns, didn't we? It was the one with the
yeah, but
dodgy
not many,
so
considering how many we sold. And it wasn't an electronical issue like you may have thought. It was a very simple issue to fix. But I mean, we sold what, 60 of them. We only had about 3 or 4 returns. So,
but I don't know why that. But anyway, it's been out of stock. It's been out of stock. I don't know why.
Maybe they're just trying to sort out the errors. So if any of you don't know, the little bell on the bottom there that wiggles back and forward, yeah, they're tied on with fishing line. But I think they were doing some kind of dodgy knot because a few of them came untied. Really easy to fix, but yeah, we did have some returns. So maybe they're just trying to sort that out. Adrian, hello mate, I hope you're well. He says, so what do you think of the Tunnocks caramel logs?
Funny
it was you, was it? Right.
Well, Mike took them home and we haven't seen them.
No. Huh?
He said, "Oh, some Tunnocks logs came in." I went,
yeah, he said someone sent them to me.
Yeah, they're just gone.
No, we went downstairs and we saw this to Alex and Mike. Yeah, thank you, Adrian. Anyway, we couldn't work out who it was from because there's nothing on the packaging that says who it's from, and Mike's been wondering ever since. So it's good to know. And
he's been hoping the answers in the caramel log at the bottom. He's been eating his way through them, hoping there's a sign. So far, it has been Mike's pre-breakfast snack, his breakfast snack, his post-breakfast snack, his pre-lunch snack, his lunch snack, his post-lunch snack, and his afternoon 11Zs and 1Gs and 3Zs and 5Zs. And his treats.
Yes. Jonas says, Alex, have you tried doing your own sparkling wine in the soda stream yet? Oh, there's one.
No, but there's an interest. No.
Yeah, sparkling red wine.
But this evening.
Charlie, yeah, say no more, mate. That's all we need to see, Charlie, buddy. Hope you're well. Good to see you at Blackpool as well. Frank Valenti's there. He says, hi guys, happy Friday, and to you, Frank. I hope you're well over there in sunny Florida. From over here in cold, wet, miserable Hounslow. Yep. Hi chaps, says Ifty. Hello buddy, I hope you're well. Adam Evans says, hi guys, I'm love Chaplain you mean you love Chaplain Machinist? Yes. Chaplain is great, it is wonderful. We kind of showed it last week. I've had a little play with it. A few of them have been returned actually. There's been some issues with the gluing where they glue the end of the pin into the actual top part. We're hoping that's not an issue with all of them. We sold a couple hundred of them and we've had 3 of them returned, so fingers crossed it's not. But if yours does come unstuck, please do send it back to us and we will get that sorted for you. Hans Sunstrom says, Alex, did you buy the Unhanded by Valerino?
Well, no. So we'd sold out by the end of the live, and funnily enough, we've sold out of the new. We've sold out of it again. So, Alex, when you first opened it, and you've had your first impressions, before you looked into it and read the instructions and watched everything, what did you think? I laughed. You're like, what? About 10 minutes later, you come back and said, "This is genius." You do like it now. It's a nice idea. Yeah. There's stuff you could do with it. So yeah, and it works. And yeah, I mean, yeah. I think it's just it was one of those trailers though, where you're just trying to work out, I suppose, what the effect. I don't know. It didn't really show you very much, did it? It just sort of showed the effect working, and you couldn't kind of figure out what you were buying. And then when I saw it, I did chuckle. But no, it's very clever. Kind of like the opposite to you buying your boat. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I had a lovely checklist for when I bought my boat, and I just completely ignored it. Amazing, lovely boat, lovely boat, lovely boat, lovely. That's just shit. Yeah, that's terrible. Looks good now, by the way. Thank you. Richard Parsons says, "Hey guys, hope you're well. Any idea when the large size Bonzalotes will be back in stock?" Right. So, as you know, as a lot of you know, there have been major issues with the Bonzalopes. It has been hell, a lot of problems. But finally, they seem to be sorting it out for us. And yesterday we got the self-assembly ones back in stock. So they are here. If you don't know about these, really easy to do. All you need is some rubber cement, a bit over here, bit over here, bit over here. You fold it, and it's ready to go. Really quick and easy, and half the price of a normal Bonzalope. We did get 1,500 ready-made up ones in the medium size back in stock about an hour ago. That will be the last of the ones ready assembled because of COVID and all the problems the company had, the loss of staff. They are now closing down the envelope making side of us, so we'll still be able to get the ready assembled ones, but they won't. Sorry, the self-assembly ones, but they won't be getting the ready-made up ones. However, what we are looking to do is to maybe hire somebody to come in and just sit there as a full-time job, just assembling them for you guys. I've got to look into it and work out prices, costs, etc., and see if that's cost-effective to do. And in that case, they will be available again. But in the meantime, we should now have a full stock of the self-assembly ones going forward. The
medium ones arrived yesterday. We're hoping that in the next week we get the large ones in as well, and they will also be self-assembly, and then we'll be able to get the extra small ones in, and eventually the colour ones in as well, and we'll just see how they go from there. But yeah, fingers crossed we'll be able to get them made up. If I can't hire somebody to get in to do them, I may put them out to somebody as a kind of a piecemeal job where somebody sits at home making them for us. We pay them by the thousand, but we are just glad to have the self-assembly ones back in. At least we can now sell Plus wallets again, and you guys can make them again yourself. We better order some more rubber cement as well. Richard says, oh no, that's the ones we've just done. Oh, by the way, Richard, you can use the medium envelopes perfectly fine in a large Plus wallet. So if you do desperately need them, there's no reason why you can't get these and use them. They'll be fine. Paul Martin, hello buddy, I hope you're well. He says hi guys. Rebecca's there, hello Rebecca, and Sam, if you're watching, they say hey guys, happy Friday, hope you're all well. It seems strange not having them here on a Friday.
It does.
Like a little
yeah.
You know, psychics really, aren't they?
Yeah,
Friday psychics.
I miss you. We miss you a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a smidge.
Henry Ferris says hi guys, hello Henry. Brian says I have this and it is worth it. I've always wanted this too. This is a great thing. This,
yeah, no, I think that was what I wanted.
I have this. What
I wanted
that. Referring to? Don't know what you're referring to, Brian. Sometimes we don't see these till 5 minutes after. So something we talked about earlier on. Might be shrapnel, it might be in the Jean-Paul Valerino thing.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, he has it and it's wonderful. And he thinks it's worth it. Great news. Roy Brownlow says, I thought Alex was on the Titanic. His claim to fame. Yeah, it was going in a nice straight line until Alex said, give me a go of that thing. Oops. Mortal Playing Cards, hello gents, hope you are well. We are very well, thank you. Are you well?
I'm alright, yeah.
I'm alright too. Yeah. Hurt my shoulder a bit, but other than that, I'm alright, yeah.
Hurt your shoulder, but you had to drink your coffee left-handed.
Yeah, it's got a bit. I took some painkillers earlier. I couldn't resist in the end, so I got a bit more movement than I did this morning. Couldn't get a t-shirt on this morning. Tom Rolfe says, hi guys, thanks for all your help with my recent orders. You're most welcome, Tom, and thank you for ordering. Nigel Quinn, hello Nigel, good to see you the other day. He says, happy Poets Day, great to see you in the shop. Busy last week. Yeah, it was a busy day.
Yeah, we've had a few, haven't we? We've had a few days where it all happens at once, doesn't it?
I know, yeah, it's madness. And like today, hardly any.
Yeah.
Apparently it was really busy last Saturday, so yeah, if you'd like to come in on the shop on a Saturday, it's always good to make sure Mike is nice and stressed out.
Doesn't take much though, does it?
I know, not really.
It really doesn't take much.
Kevin King says, hey Alex, did you run into Craig Petty in a dark street corner in Blackpool? Don't worry Alex, if someone messes with one prop doggers, you'll mess with all prop doggers.
It was fun. He came and he demoed on the stand, didn't he, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Craig's a lovely guy. Craig does know with him personally, yeah. We did went to get that straight actually. That's a good point actually. So yeah, it's all to do with the quantum. So whatever Alex says on the live show is his personal opinion. Whatever I say is my personal opinion. If it's a prop dog opinion, that's because we all agree with it in general and we usually post about it. So personally, I don't think quantum was that misleading whatsoever. I think maybe he could have worded some of the stuff differently, but at the end of the day, the cards can be inspected by the spectators, and that's the way I saw it. I saw it as in, you know, if somebody like Adam Wilbur says, can the cards be inspected? And he says yes. I take that to mean as if you're giving it to a layperson you're performing to, they can be expected, which he does show in all his videos. So yeah, it's one of those kind of, you know, give and take a bit, you know, 6 of one, half dozen the other. Some people have one opinion, some people have another. I think it's a great trick. Dalian says, hey guys, hope you're well. I've got a refill stamper for my double cross and it's dry. How do I fill it with ink? There are no instructions with all that. So all you need to do is take out the little ink thing that's in it, or get another Sharpie, just break the Sharpie open, take the little
ink spongy thing,
yeah, whatever it is, and just squeeze it and you'll get a nice little drop of ink just come down, just drip it on the double cross and it's going to be fine. Eddie Grant says, hi lads, I hope you're all fighting fit. Will you be getting minted in?
So, Minted is a brilliant effect by Craig Squires, and if you go to Craig Squires' website, which I've completely forgotten now, you can buy it from him direct, which is easily the best thing to do with any product of that, because it's give Craig the cash. Yes.
Craig did mention at Blackpool that he may well be selling it for other dealers as well, and he may bypass Murphy's, because if he goes to Murphy's, it's going to be so expensive for everybody, it's not really fair.
Yeah.
And if he sells it just through dealers, then he makes more money, the dealers make more money, and he should sell enough by then. He's just trying to work out a good price with the company who make them if he buys them in bulk, so he can get a good, because the ones you have at Blackpool, there's only a small number of them, so he got charged more, sorry, for the tooling on that. But if he's going to order a larger quantity, he should get a bigger discount and then enable it to sell to other dealers. If not, as Alex says, go to him and buy it directly from him. That'll make him happy, and that'll make us happy, because we like it when other people are happy.
Yeah.
It's a great trick, by the way. If you don't know what it is, a tube of polos. It's basically like a needle through matchbox. You poke it through the centre part all the way down. You think, well, that's obviously it's just polos. You can do that. Then for the side bit, and then you hold your hand out, you unpeel it, and it's basically a solid block of tube of brass. So yeah, a wonderful version or take on the industrial revelation and needle through matchbox effect. Well worth playing around with. Will you be getting in the Paul Harris trick Water Wonder? Says Andy Tingley. I have never even heard of it, have you?
Don't know.
Would you like to write it down? We will check it out, and if it's any good, we will get it in.
So if I didn't have enough to do, Andy, thank you very much.
So, on Monday, you've got to do that, and...
What's it called? Water Wonder.
Drink your cup of tea. That's 2 jobs you've got to do. You're going to be all right doing both of those?
I've got to listen to Mike as well. I've got to listen. I've got to mop his brow if he goes up and down the stairs.
James Curtis says, hi guys, will you show Puzzled? I love that so much. Which one's Puzzled?
Puzzled, the the Roddy McGee. Oh gosh, I can't show it, I can't.
Which one was it? I can't think.
The one with the mismade card. So.
Oh, that one! Oh, that was lovely. Yeah. Is it something we can demo?
Not really, because you have to set up all that jazz. But what you get is We'll
show you what you get.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, if the camera's a little bit funny, maybe a bit jumpy, we do apologise. So our original camera, our big lovely SLR camera, the USB slot is broken on that, and it's going to cost 300 odd quid to repair. It's not worth it because that's the only thing wrong with it. So we've been using Mike's little webcam thing device over the last few weeks, and it's worked great. But unfortunately, Mike being away today, he forgot to leave it here. So we're on my iPhone. With the USB cable, so it's a little bit jumpy. I do apologise for that.
So what you get is you.
I can't show them on the close-up cam because the close-up cam is that.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that.
Right.
So all we can do is tilt that up.
Let me hold it on here. Hold it on here.
Just tilt it up. If you do it on that's going to slide. You do
it doesn't matter. It will show the. It will show the concept. So you have pieces of a puzzle like this that you.
Nice. You showed them that. I'm going to investigate the strange noise downstairs. Make sure something's not allowed to blow up.
There you go. So you have pieces of puzzle like this. You actually put the card together. You then put it together in a mismade fashion, which leaves you with one piece left, and you then manage to transform it into a solid card. That's so that's your giveaway. Ends up like that. It's brilliant. It's really easy. It's lovely. It's a lovely trick.
Let me show that a bit closer. See that?
Yep.
Look, so look at the quality of that. The quality is amazing. Look at that. There you go. Bye-bye. There you go.
So it's really nice. Yeah, to be honest, I've had no reason to learn it or demo it because it flies out. The only reason we've got this one is because we got 6 more in just the other day. Yesterday, in fact. No, this morning.
Yes, this morning, yes. That noise, by the way.
Feels like it's another day. It's this morning.
That noise was Russians outside. 20 of them just attacking.
Oh, really?
I just took them out quickly. That's fine. Yeah.
Nah, they're wimps, me.
I know. Yeah. Jeez. Right. Okay. Tom Cocker says, very tempted to get the nuns this direction. Hence this the email about sponge balls earlier, Alex.
Ah, right. Oh well, yeah. You did mention you were doing a children's show. So yeah, perfect. Perfect, Tom.
The children's version of it is a banana on one side and Jimmy Savile on the other.
Oh.
Pete Donnelly says, in the Lake District, the signal is, that's shocking. It's Dave. It's like Dave has a stutter.
No, I'm not.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it is, okay, it is funny. You're going to get in trouble if we
Josh Wood says, Josh Wood says, hi guys, quick question. What is the best magic shop for buying manipulation stuff? PropDog! PropDog. Do you know, I don't think there's any shops that just specialise in manip stuff. Davenport's had a good collection of manip stuff, but most shops don't. We have quite a lot. We have a lot of Dove. I think we have more Dove magic than nearly anyone else. We have a fair bit of manipulation stuff, but the best thing is if it's something you want and we don't have it, have a look on the Murphy's website. So go to murphysmagic.com. Easy to find if you don't know where it is, and you can have a look for their entire inventory. You can't order anything from them because they're a wholesaler, but if you like the look of something on there, drop us an email, just tell us what the item is and we can look in and get it in for you, and then you'll have it. But we do have a manipulation
we've
section
got manipulation
on the website.
balls, ball holders,
we've got a whole category on the
canes,
manipulation stuff.
We've got cards,
Lots of stuff available, so do have a look. Failing that, just drop us an email and we'll see if we can help you out. Adam says, if you do try wine in the soda stream, Alex, be careful as it takes less to carbonate and may explode.
So that's
sorry. He says it takes more carbonation, Alex. Just more carbonation, but a lot more carbonation than usual because you may cause any problems.
I get a sense he's talking from experience, though. I think Adam may have had a wee explosion.
Barry Gibbs says, missed the videos of you attacking shoplifters at Blackpool. I'm gutted, Barry. I'm absolutely gutted. No one stole a darn thing. I got extra cameras this year. I had 5 cameras instead of the normal 3, and these ones were HD this year as opposed to SD last year or the previous years. And I was like, yes, right, come on. I had one specifically over this one and one specifically over here and really good angles, and I was waiting and no one nicked anything. Not a thing. Not a thing. Gutted. What's the world coming to when no one steals off your stand at Blackpool?
Joke.
Oh, I know.
It's a joke.
Yes. I was hoping that somebody like, I don't know, Michael Lamar or Jeff McBride or, you know, Greg Wilson, one of the big names would come and steal something, and then I get super publicity from it. I mean, Ali Nora is the best one so far, but yeah.
Don't know why.
Etienne, of course.
I just find the idea of Jeff McBride stealing something funny. I don't know why.
Brian!
Yeah, his mask, some money.
I like the way you got the dance down, haven't you? Yeah. It'd be like this.
Who could that be?
Brian says, have the bonds notes delivered to me and I'll make them up and ship them out. Oh, there you go, Brian, yeah. I'll pay you a penny a bondslope, how's that? Jonas says, most things by Jean-Pierre Vallerino is genius. When you look into them, I love his visible, shrinking sponge ball and his pouch.
It's a push, it's pocket.
Stephen Blair says, hi, did I beat Finley today? Yes, you did. Well done, Stephen. You were first today. Congratulations. Bad time. I keep saying that Stephen will be first one late.
You're right.
Brilliant. Thank you, said Richard. Andy Tingley says, send them to me, Dave. I won't charge nothing. Stop me getting bored to death. You say that, Andy, but we sell something like 50,000 bonslopes a year plus. There's a lot of bonslopes we sat there making up. Speaking of back in stock, though, as well as having some medium bonslopes back in stock, we do have our stainless steel rings for rope, ring on rope routines back in stock, all different sizes. So a lot of people request we get these in because they do ring on rope. It's really hard to get a good quality ring. So we've got a supplier who gets these for us, and yeah, we've got all different sizes. They're back on the website. Also, the 21st Century Phantom sleeves, protective sleeves, bit of a mouthful, are back in stock as well. These are ideal if you do 21st Century Phantom and you give away your little cutout afterwards. These are ideal. They're little plastic sleeves with a black background on, so you pop it in there, it makes the image pop out, and it's a nice way to give your giveaway.
Put your business card in it, or
in the back of it, yeah, or glue the back, yeah, or put a little sticker on the back. So they're great. They're back in stock. They've been unavailable now for about 6-7 months. So glad to have those back in stock. And yeah, we sold the world's greatest magic trick, the world's most dangerous magic trick. We sold out at Blackpool. Mario Morris very kindly let us kind of have the UK exclusive on these because he's not doing them himself anymore. So we bought a whole load in for Blackpool. They sold out, and a few people have been asking for them, including, funnily enough, Josh J, who bought one at Blackpool, has been recommending it to all his friends. Greg Wilson bought one the other day, and lots of other people will start to inquire after that, I'm sure. But they are available again. We've got 20 of them back in stock. Anything else back in stock? Well, we've got this, the Jean-Luc Bertrand, a wonderful French magician, absolute genius. He did lecture at Blackpool this year. His deck of cards is finally out. Now, we invested on the Kickstarter on these about a year and a half ago now. They've taken so long to get ready. We still not, I mean, we watched the trailer, so we kind of know what they can do, but we're still not sure how to do them. The instructions have only just been released after we've got these, but they are very, very clever. There is an RFID chip in the box that allows you to do some very amazing things. And the cards themselves are very, very clever. But do check out Jean-Luc Bertrand's trailer for these. They are just called the JLB deck. So Google JLB deck. Watch the trailer. It is fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
I mean, I mean, he's a smart guy and he's a worker, so he knows what people want.
Worker,
He knows
and
what people want. You know,
he's put a whole load of stuff into this to allow you to promote yourself on social media as well by getting your Instagram page directly onto their phone as well with it. Very, very clever, but we can't exactly describe everything it does because we're still not sure, 100% sure of everything. We've got to watch all the instructions and haven't had time yet, but we have a load of them in stock and we can't wait to start selling them. Right, moving on. Hans says, nice to hear about Unhanded. Looking forward to getting mine. Another question. I've been using the wish list to keep track of my ideas about future shopping. This week it suddenly disappeared from my account. It's just not there anymore. Why? Hopefully you heard what happened earlier on when we described it, Hans. But yeah, it's causing so many issues on the site that we've had to take it down. So I really do apologise if things have disappeared. There's nothing else we can do about it. It can't be fixed. So just one of those bugs in the system. The only way around it is to get an entire new website built and an entire new platform, which will cost many tens of thousands of pounds, and it's just not something we can cost effectively do. Brian says, I have this and it's worth it. Was about Unhanded. Oh, right, okay, that makes sense. Right, thank you for that, Brian. Now we understand. Reply to Hans's, but then realise you see it differently. Yeah, always good if you're going to comment about something on the post here, reference what you're making a comment about, because as I said, we don't see it until maybe 10 minutes afterwards. Right, okay, Alex, what else have we got to talk about? What's come out new? What's exciting today?
Well, this is really, really exciting. So this is the
Gaff Lighter project. I have no idea what this is about.
Volpine, Adam Wilbur.
There you go. There we are. It's going to be good straight away.
So yeah, we got a load in. We've only got 2 left. It's flying out already. So basically, it is the best way to describe it. So colour changing knives, but with Bic lighters. You don't get the Bic lighters, so you have to provide your own. But you can have. They come in 2 sizes. The Bic lighters, the regular and the mini. Doesn't matter which ones you get, because what you get in here are a load of stickers and things that you put over them to make each side a different colour. And with that you can do a ton of different effects, from smudging it and making the stripes go straight and go in the other direction, stuff like that. 10, is it more than 10 routines? I think I counted, there's like 10 routines, couple of hours of tuition on Weber Wilbur, who just teaches, you know, it's the paddle move, but there's a couple of other nice little moves you can do with a lighter, flip it over to light it and stuff like that. Yeah, no, amazing. But the best thing is it's only $26.99.
Cool.
$26.99. Guess he's trying to make the you know, people don't really want to carry pen knives around, do you? But you still carry a lighter.
Well, you had Greg Wilson did one with USB sticks, didn't he? Where you do the USB sticks, and your final one was to stretch it out and have a long one.
Chad Long, I thought, did that.
Was it Chad Long? You're right, it was Chad Long. Yeah, it was Chad Long. My bad, not Greg Wilson. Lee Smith did one on lighters, didn't he? He did a DVD, I think it was a DVD on lighter routines, doing a similar thing. But I like the idea of that. So this is nice.
So because you get your lighter, you put your stickers on, so you can do loads of Plus you can have. It's got one that did card, you know, like looks like a barcode, but if you hold it at the right angle, you get a revelation out of it. It gives you how to put your details on there as well.
He's very creative, Adam, isn't he? Very creative.
He is. He is. I think it seems to me he's having a lot of fun at Volpine.
He is, yeah. He seems to be in his element now. I think he was a bit held back at Illusionist. I think he's now been set free and he's like, come on,
and world! He's doing things. So like his coffee cups, he's just taking things to the next level, because that's the trick that he really loves. He doesn't feel he's got to, I don't know, please someone else, I'm guessing.
Yeah, absolutely. Tim says, Alex, I thought you said this thing was an icebreaker.
Ah, yes, that would be my famous last words.
David Anderson says, any chance you guys using your fantastic powers of persuasion to get magic book publishers to bind their books with spiral rather than traditional binding? It'd be so nice to be able to put a book down to practice with it without losing the page. Any tips from somebody who practices out of books all day long every day?
Yeah, get one of those. I've got a cookbook holder that you flip it up so it's on a stand in front of me, so I can read it. So it's not even flat, just read it up, and I've got my pad and I can read the book and turn the page and flip it over.
Get a little sheet of glass. about that big, and just pop it over the book. Hold it down, whole page is open, see through it.
Or,
non-reflective as well.
Or you can do it like this. That's what you have to do. You have to lean on it. Yeah, good lean on it. Good crease. Okay. Some of the books. So actually, so
like that and practice like this.
Well, so the thing is, so you get the funny shaped books, the long ones. But I'll show you. So the reason why people complain about the shape.
Come on, I'm doing my best entertainment here.
Oh, it's not going to do it now. Sorry. But the reason, the reason the book's sort of long and thin is so that it does stay. Yeah. You see? It looks dreadful on the shelf. Real do your OCD in, but it does. They do lie flat when they're that long. So there you go.
Buy longer books.
Buy longer books.
There you go. Right. Okay. I hope it helps, David. But if you're watching Magic Book Publishers, make them spiral bound. Yes. There you go, see? My powers of persuasion. Nigel says, wishing best of luck to Nicola Arcane for the semi-finals of Sweden's Got Talent tonight. Yay! I haven't seen her act, actually. I wonder if she's using any of the stuff we've done for her. Ooh. I built a few things for Nicola, but I've also done a lot of things for a lot of people over BGT, and I like the idea that I can watch BGT and go, I made that, I made that, I made that, I made that. Yeah. Cool. All over the world. Yeah.
All over the world.
Yeah, America's got talent, Sweden's got talent, France's got talent, Britain's got talent. Australia's got talent. Craig Squires minted. There's a link there from Nigel. Thank you for that. Nigel, do click on Craig's page and order minted. It's brilliant. Dalian says, Mike mentioned an idea with the £2.50p coin unique and the bottle by Michael Chatelain. Curious if you can talk about that idea. I've got the bottle from you guys last week and I'm loving it. Have we got one in?
We haven't, but it's. I suppose, I mean, the answer is it's.
Okay.
It's a clean vanish.
Yeah. So if you don't know what it is, there's a cork that you can show. There is a duplicate cork you can hand out to be examined, and there is a coin hidden within the cork that you cannot see, so you can very clearly show it. Put it on there, and at some point you can get that coin into the bottle. And Mike and I were playing around with some ideas of the coin unique. I.e., let's say you've got a 50p loaded in the bottle. In the cork, and you're using a £2.50p. You've got some items where you can either sort of put the 50p and the £2 kind of loaded in a certain way. You ask them to name a coin. If they name the 50, you can engage the two, apparently take the 50, put it into the bottle, etc. All kinds of different ways like that. But what we did like is one of our customers, Perry, came into the shop, and Perry gave us permission to mention this to you guys. It's a lovely little idea. So if you've got a glass and you put a glass here, you put a coin unique, let's say a 50p and a £2, you put the 50 down, you lay the £2 just slightly over it so that if you shake the glass it'll engage. So a normal routine would be you put your hands on and swish it around and it would disappear and you can pull it out from somewhere. So he had a nice idea, do the same, put the cork on so they can clearly see the 50p and the 2p inside the actual bottle or the little jar if you like. Meanwhile, you have a 50p here, and you can say, you know, watch this very carefully, and you go underneath and you pull out the 50p, so you shake it a little bit, engage a coin unique, pull out the 50p, but then of course, because you've got 50p loaded in the cork, you can then poof and pop it back into the bottle again, so you kind of take it out and put it back through, which is a lovely idea, so thank you for that, Perry. But yeah, that's great. As soon as we have some back in stock, we'll show you some of these ideas when we actually have it to demonstrate, which is when? 15th this month.
If you don't get it a bit further.
Okay. Roy Bond says, any footage of those pesky Mexicans who robbed you your stand at Blackpool at BMC? We don't have the footage, no. It is on the security cameras, but you guys did release some pictures of video, I think, of it, but yeah, it's too much of a pain really to go through the system and get it all out. We did think about it, but yeah, it's several hours worth of work to get it all out and post it, and we thought better not in the end. Andy says, I'm actually learning to do the Rubik's Cube, it only took me 30 years. Brian says, no one else stole anything from the stand at Blackpool that you know of. Well, that's the thing, Brian. The idea is you put one of every single thing out on the stand and one of them only. So if you look down and there's a gap where there should be something and a price tag, you know something's gone, which a lot of the dealers don't. They get a box, they turn the box upside down, they spread it out, you know, 6 inches deep and leave it there, and they never know if anything's stolen. Luckily, we know if anything's stolen. Sean East, hello mate, hope you're well. He goes, I stole a few items, really nice, thanks. Nigel says, Apollo works in Japan and has some nice manip products. Apollo works. I was thinking Apollo Works. Yeah, Apollo Works. I don't know Apollo Works. Yeah. Ifty says, what's your biggest seller at Blackpool? It was either Split Decision, the Wand Direction.
Levitation device.
Levitation device, yeah, we sold out of those.
We sold out of World's Greatest as well, didn't we?
Yeah, World's Greatest, World's Most Dangerous Card Trick, yeah.
Mila's Sponge went down well.
Yes, yes, but she only had a limited supply there. We sold a lot of close-up pads as well. Yeah, difficult to know exactly which one, but I would say it's between Split Decision and Levitation device. Although in terms of turnover, I suppose World's Most Dangerous or close-up pads. Pete Donnelly says the stutter joke was funny. I'll line them up and you knock them down, Dave. Go on, Pete. Let's do it, buddy. Sean says, any thoughts on Legacy by Jay Miranda? Big.
It's just not my cup of tea. I can't afford it.
It's just a big wallet. I mean, who would release a big wallet? Who would release a big wallet?
John Miranda would. Someone else would just here.
Someone else? Who's someone else? Oh, the Lynx Wallet. Is that also a very large wallet?
It was. It's 2.0, which is probably about the how much it weighs. So this is thoughts on Legacy. I don't know. It's a lot of money. If you really want it, you can buy it. So this is the Lynx Wallet 2.0 by G Magic and Gonzalo Gil. What do you want? I'll show. Let's have a look at it.
I'm not happy with this straight away.
You're not happy for a lot of reasons.
I'm not happy with one main reason. I'm not happy with this.
But to be honest, that came as a complete surprise to me. What I don't like about it is A, it's the size. B, it is. Can I say what this is?
Yeah.
So it's an index. It's an index, so the idea is that you can have any card named and you can pull it out of your wallet in a black envelope. And the solution is that you literally do have 52 cards in your wallet, which I don't know. Seems like a fairly obvious solution to a very obvious problem that's just not necessary.
If you want to do that, you can do that. I don't have a problem with that.
But it makes it massive. It makes it massive. It makes it harder to get the card out. And I don't know if you watch something so like Blank Night by what's his name? Anyway, lovely guy. But if you watch Blank Night, you can actually sort of equivocate your way down to less cards in a funny, amusing manner that the audience love, and you've entertained them more than it. I don't know.
It's not too bad when you consider it against this wallet. Look, it's not too bad in size. It does fit in the back pocket quite nicely.
Has got stuff in it, of course.
Yeah, there's nothing in it, of course. It's already same, almost as thick as mine with nothing in it. But what I do really have a problem with this wallet. They are ripping off my bonzolopes. They are providing bonzolopes with it, and bonzolopes are my thing. So yeah, I am not happy with that, and I will be letting them know my thoughts on that. I am rather annoyed about that.
Very annoyed, I think. Well, it's wrong, isn't it? It's the bottom line on that one.
Yeah.
And no contact from them at all. No snifter.
No, nothing. Not even an attempt at crediting or whatever. No, it's my thing. They just ripped them off. So.
And also, so if that wasn't, that was not big enough, the price is $89.99.
Oh, that's not the end of the world, the price. The price is about right, I guess, for a wallet. Right, yeah, Legacy. It's brilliant what it does, really good. One of our customers bought one and it has broken, but Jo with his amazing customer service has always sorted that out for him. It's just a very big wallet, but again, our customer who has it says it's not really an issue because you don't really share it that way. You know, you can just come straight up and do that and open it, and not many people will see how ridiculously thick it is. But if you want to spend 1,500 quid or so on a wallet that does that, great. But me, nah, give me a thumb writer. Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah. Chris Kelly says, have you reviewed Offhanded? What is Offhanded?
Yeah, no, well, we have sort of read it. Yeah, no, I like it.
What is it?
Unhanded. I think it means unhanded. I'm assuming you mean unhanded.
Oh, is that unhanded? Is that the one we're on about, the Valerina one?
JP Valerina one. Yeah. No, I really like it. I was surprised at the gimmick, but yeah, it's good.
How much will the JLB deck cost? I don't know, Andy, to be honest. So we picked them up at Blackpool, but we haven't put it on the site or listed them. We've got to look into prices. Whatever he's selling it for is what we'll sell it for. Yeah. Jeffrey says, hi Dave, do you make Extreme Burn 2 gimmicks vouchers to £50 in Tyvek, says Jeff. No, we don't, unfortunately, Jeff. It's also a lot of work to increase the size, an awful lot of work. It's not just a case of scaling it up, there's a lot more into that. I've got to change the resolutions and all the little bits, otherwise it all looks kind of weird. So yeah, it's not something I've done, and there's not enough requirement or demand for it to do it, I'm afraid. Robert Wilson says, hey PropDoggers, just managed to get home, have missed anything good or bad, indifferent, might come and visit you tomorrow and buy some more stuff. Okay, just a quick thought, Jeffrey, actually, because the new £50 notes are smaller, aren't they? They're smaller than the old ones. I'm just wondering whether the old style 20 ones would fit.
They won't be. Surely they could.
Hold the thought. I got some.
I'll make them the same, because I thought the whole difference was that you could identify them by the size. So if they had two the same, then that would be So there we go. We don't know, Jeffrey. We're about to find out. Live on air. Robert Wilson, have you done this one? Hey PropDogs, just about to get home. Have I missed anything good, bad or indifferent? Might come visit you tomorrow to buy some more stuff. Well, come in tomorrow and you can catch up on it all and you can actually see it all and touch it and decide for yourself. Probably the best way. Hans, about stealing at Blackpool, I did look at a lot of the YouTube material from Blackpool, and there are at least 2 channels commenting about the fantastic PropDog stand, and warned everyone from stealing from there because Dave is known to be quite defending of things in the shop. What, are they saying? What? That's an old 50, isn't it?
Yeah. Brilliant. Well, we got our cash takings from Blackpool. We got all of it. We got all 140 quid from Blackpool. Yay! That's it. That's how much we made. Right, so there's the old 50. Obviously, it's big, and the new one is smaller. So my question was, is that nearer to the old Pan 20 size? Because if it is, boom! Look at that.
It's close enough.
There you go. That's pretty close. Right. So, no, we don't make that size £50 lottery tickets. But if you want the old style £20 notes, so on the website we have the new polymer size £20 notes, but we also have the old £20 notes. So the old £20 notes, if you order those and you're using the new polymer 50s, then that in theory should work, because they are almost identical. I'd say there's what, about 2mm in that. There you go. And what's the new one like? The new one is way smaller. Yeah. Okay. There you go. There's your answer. Hope that helps.
Well, that surprised me. Adam Evans says, will you be selling Adam Wilbur's coffee cups as it's so good? Yeah, hopefully so. So Adam, bless him, sent me a little preview of the cups, and yeah, I was wowed by it. I mean, I was scared when I opened it. There's so much stuff in that
We've got
box.
It here. Where is it? No, it's up there.
Where is it?
Up there. Up there.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So we are going to have Adam on the live show in a couple of weeks. Don't know exactly when, and he's going to come and show you the whole routine. And he's put so much work into this, so much work. He really has. It is utterly brilliant. So this is what you get, like that, and there are gimmicks inside these cups that allow you to fill them with a final load of coffee beans and a final load of coffee within them. You've got the beans themselves, the final load beans, and they're all rubberized, so there's no noise. It's not like you're going to put it under and it's going to go chink. So they're rubberized, and you've got the beans that are also chopped beans as well. Yeah, absolutely great. Everything that's gone to that, so much work.
Really
the coffee cups as well. They are a very, very hard plastic. They're not China. And the loads, the final loads will come in like this for different ones, and some very clever stuff. But when you load it, it's nice. It's virtually silent. It's not going to chink as you put it in. So there, it's the final load. This is your final load. But yeah, we'll get Adam to demo the whole routine for you on the live in a few weeks' time. Just got to drop me an email and organise that. Hi guys, what's up? Says Shane. Robert Wilson says, yeah. So good, was not in Blackpool but saw it on YouTube. Chris Gillenders says, afternoon chaps, afternoon Chris, I hope you're well. I think last time we spoke to you, you were just going into hospital for something. I hope you're alright and out of that. Eddie says, you could always use an elastic band over the page or a large paper clip to stop pages turning over. Yeah, good call, or a bulldog clip. Or just glue it to the other page below it. There you go, boys. And then you can glue the page below that to the page below that and so on. And the more you glue them, the stronger it will become. Too early for a competition yet?
I'm going to try a roughing stick. Maybe you can ruffle the pages.
Repositional adhesive on each one.
Yeah.
Alan Musgrave says, hi guys, hello Alan. David Anderson says, thanks for the book advice. You're most welcome. Jonas says, I know one is not supposed to think about one's OCD, but I can't stop.
Oh, Jonas.
Christopher says, I bought a hopping half set in silver and copper Morgan dollar size. Do you sell a replica silver Morgan dollar or Liberty copper coins? No, we don't, unfortunately.
You sell a replica Morgan dollar?
Yeah, we've got replica Morgan, but not silver. So he said, do we sell a replica silver Morgan dollar?
Well, yeah, we do. Yeah, yes, it is, isn't
it's
it?
Steel. It's steel. It's not a silver one. It's steel.
No, it's not steel, but it's a replica of a silver Morgan dollar.
Well, yeah, but...
Well, otherwise, if you...
okay, all right, yeah.
If the replica was made of a silver Morgan dollar, you'd have a silver Morgan dollar.
Yeah, fair one. I get you saying it. But it doesn't really look that silvery, does it? No, it's... Well, there's a dollars there.
There's a dollar, come on.
God, where are they? I don't know where they are.
They're down near the bottom somewhere. But we don't do... What's the Liberty copper coin look like then?
I don't know.
No, so we don't do the Liberty copper coin, but we do have... They're on the website if you want to have a look at them. But Dave will show you one any minute now.
If Dave can find them, he will.
Roy Brownlow says, I stole keys to Alex's boat but put them back. Yep. Thanks, Roy. Yep. More than happy to. I've got quite a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean, someone can come and clear out my boat. That'd be quite handy. Frank Valenti says, I'm looking to start putting together a parlour style show for possible work on cruise ships. Any recommendations for books and downloads to get started? Yeah, so the Paul Romney one. Anyone who does
Jeff McBride.
Jeff McBride show doctor.
Yeah,
all of those. There are loads. There are loads of books. Most of the stage books you'll be absolutely fine with. And lots of the classic of magic are ideal for cruise ships as well. So there you go.
Yeah. So these are the steel Morgans, which are replicas. Whether they're silvery or not, I don't really know. It's up to you. So yeah.
So that's the closest we get.
They're $4.95, I think, each.
Yep.
Quite nice. Does anybody do extreme burn with the new polymer notes? I bought some invisible tape. Table. Tape. Yeah, but I have not got around to setting one up yet. I haven't personally, but I know lots of our customers have. In fact, one of our customers showed us one today.
Yeah.
Hello, Cyful, if you're watching.
Well done, Cyful, for making
yes. Daniel says, hey guys, is there a way to show tracking numbers automatically in the order summary again? That would be very helpful, as we don't want to bother Alex every time. Cheers. So they should already be set in the notes for your shipping. We haven't stopped doing it. As long as you pay for track shipping, it will come up on there. If you choose free shipping and we do send it as tracked, it will also be in there as well. So unless someone's been forgetting to put them in, I don't know. Nigel says, any plans on stocking Nicholas Lawrence's Vanishing card from Penguin?
Well, we will. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I haven't seen it.
I saw it at Blackpool. It's the one where you hold a card and you run your hand up and it vanishes.
Oh,
Roddy came and showed it to us on the stand.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah. Very clever.
Yeah. So yeah.
Not a fan?
It feels to me that if you vanished it, you're left with this.
Yeah, but social media is brilliant.
Oh, for social media, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I do social media.
It's brilliant.
But yeah. So we will because we tend to get. I'll tell you what, we get everything that Penguins seem to release at the moment does seem to be very, very popular.
That's why
got the Midas touch at the moment.
Yeah. Adam says, what will the price of the coffee cups be? I'm sold. I have no idea, but I think they're a couple of £100.
Yes, it's much over 200, I think.
Yeah, but well worth every penny. Andrew Phoenix says, hi guys, hope you're well and rested for Blackpool. Have good to have you back. Thank you, Andrew. Chris Gunner says, several new big scars. But good, thanks, Dave. Well, hopefully you're recovering and you're out there at least. Martin says, afternoon guys, it was great to meet you at Blackpool. Thank you, Martin. It's been good to see so many people there. Brendan says, hi guys, hope you're well. Just wondering, do you make an Extreme Burn 2.0? So I remember trying to make it up before, but I didn't make it properly. So sold the DVD. If I bought the DVD again from you and covered all your costs and profits, of course, could you make one up in euros for me? We won't, Brendan, no. We get asked all the time to make them. We must get probably 3 or 4 times a week to ask them. It's not really cost effective to sit down there to properly make it well and spend a bit of time. It's going to take half an hour to an hour, and you know, it becomes really expensive to do that, and if we mess it up, we've got to start all over again. It becomes more time consuming, and
it's the other stuff that we can't do if we're doing that as well.
Yeah, so it's not really worth our time doing, I'm afraid. But speak to Steve Rowe at The Gimmicking. That's The Gimmick King. I think it's the website is thegimmicking.com. But just type in Steve Rowe Gimmick and you'll get his website. And Steve does make them, I know that, and he does a brilliant job of them. Andy Tingley says, a pedo walks into a flower shop and asks for some flowers.
Whoa. Are you really going to read this out?
Yeah.
I've just heard the first line, but come on.
A pedo walks into a flower shop and asks some flowers. The sales staff said orchids. He said, no, just flowers. Somebody did tell me a really funny joke at Blackpool, and if you're watching, you know who it is, and it was hilarious. But I really can't repeat that one. But yeah, it did make me laugh on the stand. Ifty says, yeah, I made up a polymer £20. It works sweet. There you go. So everybody who wants to know how to make one, contact Ifty, send him 1,000 emails, and Ifty will personally get back to you with written instructions on exactly how to do it, and video instructions as well, and oral instructions those you have problems visually
learning. He's a nice guy, Ifty. He'll probably make it for you. Just
yeah. Just send him on to Ifty. We'll give you his address. We'll post it afterwards.
He'll cover the postage.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Adam says, do you know what sort of tape to use to do Andy Nyman's Diceman? Or the double-sided tape I've tried is thick or visible. I've never...
Scotch double-sided tape.
I've never seen it. I wouldn't know. But
Scotch double-sided tape.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, don't use too much of it.
Don't buy the cheap stuff. Scott Farrington, hello buddy, I hope you're well. He says, hi guys, it's been a while. We'll be in next month. It'll be good to see you, mate. It's been a while. Yeah. Ifty says, will you be stocking Ignite version 3, the flasher tool?
It's on order, isn't it? It's on order, it's coming in.
Soon. Roy Brownlow says, how does Alex paint the underneath of his boat? Well, it's really easy actually. He just steps on it because it's upside down most of the time. He just paints it, and then there'll be a big wave come along, turn it the other way around again, and it'll be fine. Yeah. Brendan says, super thanks, I'll contact him. And Ifty seems, Ifty sent a happy smiley face, so he's obviously very happy to do all this for you. So yeah, just go ahead, send them all to Ifty. He'll make them free of charge and send them back, and he'll cover the postage.
And he'll, don't even worry about sending him the £50 notes, he'll do that for you.
Yeah.
He's alright.
He's minted that. Yeah. Right, okay, what's next, Alex?
Right, okay, yeah, very exciting for me because it's a new David Regal thing.
Woohoo!
And yeah, it's not like me to like something David Regal puts
Mexican
out.
Wave.
Woo! This is Arrival by David Regal, which is probably more of a parlour trick than a close-up trick. You can be done close-up, obviously, if you're walking around.
Can it be done on cruises?
It could be done on a cruise.
Ooh,
you know,
there you go.
Cruise room. It is a silk twill handkerchief, and a person's signed selected card appears in the handkerchief. You quickly fold it over, you unfold it, and the card is there. It can be done with 2 cards, so you can have 2 spectators, and he does a lovely little routine where he does a lovely routine where he finds the first card, and then the other spectator's got his invisible card, and he shows that it's not in the deck, and then he does another quick, catches it, and it's within the folds of the handkerchief.
I saw you guys watching the video earlier today with Perry, but I didn't get a chance to see it. So, is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's dead simple.
It's David Regal, I suppose. It's got to be good, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, dead simple. Dead simple. Great routine. It works, and it's fun. And I think it's fun, and it's a bit different. And yep, I absolutely love it. And we've sold quite a few already. So
cool.
Hopefully, there's one left by the end of the live. It is $39.99. Okay,
awesome.
My only thing is I don't know why the box is so big, but that's just from a postage scenario.
Next,
so next we have a book that I've barely looked at, but people have been asking about it for, gosh, I can't remember when Squash Publishing released it. I think a couple of months ago now. People are going, will you be getting it in? It is here. It's Heroes of Magic by John Fisher. So, I mean, you can see you've got Hans Moretti, Paul Daniels.
Basically, it's a lineup of the old Paul Daniels Magic Show. It's pretty much every special guest he had on there.
Every special guest.
Here. There you go. Literally.
Yeah, Slidini, Ricky J, Tom from Tommy Cooper. They're all on there.
Yeah, brilliant. Channing Pollock.
Yep. That's lots of lovely pictures in it. Can we try and show the inside?
Just looking for me.
Oh, this is for you.
Where am I?
Oh, I think you might.
Oh, that's me there. Look. With the top. No, with the top hat. Look, there you are. That's me. See, there's me with the top hat. Just over my fingers. See, I made it to the book. You see, isn't that great? Yeah. So when I had hair, of course, it was a long time ago. Back and forth down his magic show. Yeah.
It's quite nice and glossy inside.
It is harmless.
This is the level we're going to stick to on our lives.
See, look, they've even
got your name on
dedicated my name on the booklet. I told them I preferred Dave, but
they spelled your surname wrong.
Yeah. Bonds all spelled wrong. Don't look at that. Yeah, there we go. Have a quick look, see what's in here. Do you know what? This is a bit like the what do you call it book up the big magic book up there?
Yeah, and I think I'll tell you what.
Lots of posters and stuff in there.
Yeah. I mean, it's an ideal birthday or Christmas present for a magician as well, especially if you're worrying about whether or not they've got a particular book or whether they're going to find a trick that they like in a book. This is.
I want to read.
Fascinating.
I'm looking at the pictures upside down, and already I want to read this. I'll let you put that out properly.
Yeah, so there you go. It's $55.99, but it is a big, decent, well-produced book. But yeah, no.
This is my book. Just saying, you know, just not compensating for anything, of course, really. But yeah. It's the old Tashkin book.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful book. With just loads.
So how did you come by that book? Did you buy it or did?
Yeah, no, I bought this. So what happened is I was performing a gig actually in Galway, and after it was like a 3-day gig. After one of the days, I decided to take a little walk around Galway and just explore. This was late at night. It must have been about 9-10 o'clock at night. And dusty. I walked past an antique shop book, and this is in the window open like that. And as I walked past there, you got to glance down. Right, magic. Oh, looked at that, and it was on sale for about 150 quid, I think. And I made a point of going back there the day before I left. And I went in there. It was meant to come with a big protective book, but they couldn't find the book, so they let me have it for I think it was 85 quid in the end.
Nice.
And I went back home and googled it, and it come up on Amazon like 400 quid. So they do a smaller version now, about that big, but this is the original big one. A nice little coffee table item. There we go. I was really tempted at some point to make dozens of posters out of this and just frame them all for the shop. You know, you could take this apart and have hundreds of little posters on here. Nice, but I didn't have the heart to do it. But yeah, what a beautiful book. So it's been sat up there on top of that bookcase for the last God knows how long. There we go. Right. Ooh. That's heavy. These are my workouts.
It's nice to get that down.
First time it's been down in 7 years. 7 years worth of dust on there. John says, got to go out. So before I go, my grief counsellor died the other day. She said she did such a good job that I don't give a shit. Okay. More ashes for Australia. Shane Warnes says, Nick Cook. Chris Kelly says, did you see Mark Mason's case dismissed at Blackpool? I didn't know. Did you see that?
I didn't. Mike bought it.
Oh, did you? I didn't see any of the dealers' stuff around. What is it? What's the effect?
It's you have a deck of cards, I think, and the case vanishes.
Oh, okay.
That's case dismissed.
Brian says, hey Dave, whatever is that drink you poured? It looks really nice. How would I make it myself? Well, as we've got another hour before we do to go home, let me tell you all about... Can you
hit me with that book? Someone hit me with that book.
Kombucha. Roy says, what have Goldfish Bowl and Alex's boat got in common? Both have water on the inside. Laugh out loud. Hey!
Oh, my poor floorboards.
Fond memories of the PropDog Magic Show. I loved it as a kid. Oh, the PD Magic Show, sorry. I thought it was PropDog.
No.
Yes, oh, it was great, wasn't it? I still have most of the shows on VHS at home. Loads and loads of them. All thanks actually to... got mind blank. No, can't mind blank. I'll think of it in a minute. Chris Watts says, by holding his breath, laugh out loud. What was that regards to?
Yes.
Oh, boat, probably. Luke says, I have a similar book called Magic by Tashkin. Is that the name of the book, Dave? Yes, it is, Luke. Brian says 16 sodium atoms walked into a bar, followed by Batman. I don't get that one. 16 sodium atoms, salt, walked into a bar.
16 sodium.
No, I don't get that one, Brian. I'm
sure Mike might get
I think it's one of those intelligent jokes that you need to know a bit of chemistry, maybe. And Tom Rolfe says, I have a small version of the Magic Book, Dave. It's great. Yeah, it is great. Yeah, I do like it. Andy Tingley says, hi, this is Alex, live from my home. Just what non glug 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 going down with the boat.
You see, I mean, it's all very funny to joke about, but it's a real for me. It is real, you know.
Neil Austin, by the way. Neil very kindly gave me his old VHS tapes of the PropDog Magic Shop. Yes, I had to think about that for a minute. Right, okay, so there are 3 versions of the Tasman book, all beautiful. The one Dave showed is the largest of the 3. Thanks for that, Doug, I didn't know that. I know there was one other size. Shane says, no, sing it. Okay, God, bloody hell.
Why did we not get that?
Yeah, I know, yeah. No. Right, okay, let's do some giveaways. What should we give away?
This is the highlight. I've been saving this till the end.
Right, let's do some giveaways then. Don't want to talk about that. All right, go on. What is it?
So this is the Essential Soul Stone, which Soul Stone is an amazing guy with coins. Also got some card tricks at the start, just a few, 5 or 6. The rest is mostly coins, bit of a rope routine at the end, bit of theory, but very inventive, very nice routines. It is a wonderful coin, but all of the swipes are in here. You know, transpose, vanishes, changes, all of that stuff. If you're interested in getting in coins, or you do coins and want to find something different, highly recommended. It is just $26.99. And yeah, it won't lie flat, obviously. So you've got that to cope with.
Right.
But that is the only problem with this book. Right. That is the only problem. The rest of this book is brilliant. And if it doesn't sell by 5:30, I'm getting it.
When you want to read it, right, duct tape it to the underside of the counter, Alex. You see a bit of duct tape under there, look, and you can read it fine.
Yes.
In fact, there's a trick here, look, because on the camera, it looks like it's above, doesn't it? Yeah. There we go. Right. Okay. You cover it with your hands. And
1, 2, 3.
Oh, through the table there. Through the table. Isn't that amazing? Only the best tricks here.
Anyway, really good. It's got a bit of theory at the front. Got a bit of his history. You know, his childhood memories, people he met, what he thought of them, I suppose. Yeah. No, I highly recommend it. And it is only $26.99, and there's a lot in it. There's a lot. So yeah, Miser Streams, Tenko pennies, backclips, transpositions, sleeving, penetrations, and basic coin slides the Soulstone way. So really, really good.
I was going to say split decision. This is how we're going to do our live show today.
I think I'll
2 card shows at random. What's this card, Alex?
Ooh.
Clear your mind.
I've gone blank. I've gone blank.
There you are. There you go. Right. So we'll do a giveaway with half a pack over here. Let's make this a bit different. Right. So giveaway time, guys. You know the rules. If you are new to it, I will explain in 1 second. But any minute now, you will see the words "go" appear on your screen, on your feed. So let's click down here. Right, when you see the word go, you have 1 minute to name one single playing card, one card only. Don't worry, if you're new to this, just name a card quickly. I'll tell you the rules as we go. So you have 1 minute to name a playing card, and you have 1 minute from...
Then.
No. To name a playing card. Right, guys, so yeah, name a playing card, one card only. If you name 2 cards, you will be disqualified. If you name the card or one of the 2 cards that we are about to pick, you win a prize. The prize will be in a category on the main homepage. So go to the main homepage of the PropDog website, scroll to the very bottom of the page, you will see there a category that says Facebook Live Giveaways. Scroll through that. You can have any of the products in there so long as it's in stock. So just look on it, make sure it's in stock, and if you did win, send us an email saying, hi guys, I'm so and so, I won the prize, the live show, can I have this prize, and we will ship it out to you on Monday as long as it's in stock. If you choose a product that's not in stock, we can't send it to you. So you have another 14 seconds. When you see the word stop, then don't name any more cards. Any cards called after the word stop will not count. And it's going to be the first one on our screen. Stop! First one on our screen, okay? So as we mentioned every week, guys, whatever appears on your screen in order is different to ours. So if two people name the same card, it's the one that's on our screen that comes first that will win, not the one on your screen. So
good luck. Could you just lift off a portion for me there, Dave?
Yeah, I'll just cut a half over there. There we go. There's that.
And, there we go. Yeah. So good luck to Jonas. And
there you go. Right. Okay. So well, we'll get rid of the red because that's irrelevant. So how do we do this? What's an interesting way? Let's mix them up properly. And what should we use for this? Have a coin each, right? Take a coin. You've got
yep.
Right. And we're going to flick a coin up, and whichever one that lands on is going to be the ones. Ready?
Yep, ready.
3, 2, 1. There you go. Well, that's close to that one, and that's close to that one. Right, so let's get rid of all the other cards.
Oh.
The 2 cards chosen were the half of king.
Do you match?
Oh, that would have been funny if they matched, wouldn't it? There you go. So the 3 of spades.
And the king of spades.
And the king of spades, there you go. They're not all spades, by the way, just in case you are wondering. They are all completely random and different. Right, let's have a look. Who got closest? The 3 of spades and the king of spades. You look out for the 3, I will look out for the king. Let's see who is closest and who gets to win 1,000,000 prizes. Eamon, Doug and Chris. That's Eamon Doohan, Chris Heath and Doug Heath and Chris Watts. You named yours after we said stop, so those won't count. Not that you won anyway. Right, let's have a look. Where's the word go? Oh, a lot of people playing today. It's good. How many people watching? 70 people watching. Right, King of Spades, spot on. Gary Simpson, second card call. There you go. Well done, Gary. So yeah, you know where to go. Choose a prize, and you are the first winner.
Yeah.
At the moment we turn that over to King of Spades, Gary's at home going, "What? Come on!" So we're looking for the 3 of spades or the closest to it. 3 of clubs, Jim Hathey, so close but no prize. 3 of diamonds, Brian.
Because spades, people don't name spades, do they?
I know. Everyone wants clubs. There's loads and loads of clubs. Well, Tom Cocker's the closest so far with the 7 of spades, but I'm sure someone's going to get close. Oh, 4 of spades for Tim Hodgkinson. Tim, you are the number 1 so far. 3 of spades, John Shuttleworth. Hello, John. I know John from down in Portsmouth. So yeah, well done, John. You are the 2nd winner. So anyone else call it? No, you were the only person to call it. So that's good. So Chris Watts was so close at 3 of spades, but yeah, Chris, you did come after we said stop. So unfortunately, that didn't count. Walt says, "I hope all doggers have a great night, weekend down Wheat. See you next Friday." Andy says, "Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Cheers, guys," says Chris. And David Anderson says, "How does that coin book compare with Bobo?"
I'd say it's a companion to Bobo, and it's easier to read than Bobo's.
Bobo's got a lot more in it, though.
Yeah, but Bobo has got...
It's an encyclopedia, Bobo is.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Right, have a great weekend, guys. Thank you for joining us all. We will see you next Friday. Have a wonderful weekend, and words of wisdom.
Oh, no.
Be happy, smile. There you go. Right, bye.